Decluttering your home as a senior is more than just an exercise in tidying up. It's an opportunity to simplify your environment, lighten your mental load, and create a living space that truly works better for you in this chapter of your life. As we grow older, our needs change, and the things we once needed or enjoyed may no longer serve us. It's about making space for what truly adds value and removing anything that feels burdensome. This process isn't about getting rid of things just for the sake of it, but rather about reclaiming your space and your time, making sure everything around you contributes positively to your well-being. Many seniors have shared that they no longer need to keep a pantry stocked as though they're preparing for a storm. Items like large packs of paper towels, bulk-sized jars of condiments, and other bulk purchases can easily become overwhelming, taking up valuable space and often leading to expired goods that go unused. As shopping habits shift with age, what once made sense in a busy household may not be necessary anymore. Instead of hoarding large quantities, it's better to keep only what you need for the next few weeks. If you worry about running out, you can easily make use of simple shopping lists and consider the convenience of delivery services. Many seniors find grocery apps helpful for keeping their shopping habits streamlined, reducing the burden of storing too much at once. Kitchens are often a place where we accumulate gadgets we rarely use. How many times have you found yourself asking, "Do I really still need this waffle iron from 1985? Or that avocado slicer you bought on a whim?" Many people discover that their kitchens become filled with gadgets that take up space but serve little purpose. A gentleman once shared that if an item is gathering dust, it's not earning its spot on the counter. Kitchen counter space is precious, and by decluttering, you can make cooking and meal prep feel less stressful and more enjoyable. It's wise to keep only the essential versatile tools like a sharp knife and a sturdy cutting board. Specialty items, especially those that have only one function, can be donated or given to someone who might make better use of them. And if you really find yourself craving a waffle, remember your local cafe might do a great job without taking up valuable storage space in your kitchen. Another area that tends to accumulate unnecessary clutter is technology. Drawers filled with tangled cords, outdated smartphones, and old computers that haven't been used in years are common sources of clutter in many households. Not only do these items take up space, but they can also become safety hazards when left unattended or when cords are tangled. One YouTube commenter mentioned how their mum's drawer of tech fossils became a frustrating maze whenever they needed a simple charger. Instead of holding on to outdated gadgets, recycle or donate anything that's still functional. Keep just a couple of universal chargers that will work for multiple devices and properly dispose of everything else. By decluttering these outdated electronics, you free up space for simpler, more streamlined technology that's easier to use and maintain. This will not only make your home more organized, but also reduce the frustration of hunting through a drawer every time you need something. By focusing on areas like these, you can start to transform your home into a space that's easier to navigate, more efficient, and more suited to your current lifestyle. Decluttering is not just about getting rid of things, it's about making room for peace of mind, safety, and a sense of freedom in your own home. Decluttering your home as a senior goes beyond just tidying up. It's a powerful opportunity to simplify your life, reduce stress, and create a living space that better supports your needs. Over time, your lifestyle changes, and so do your needs and priorities. It's easy to hold on to items that no longer serve a purpose, but letting go of those things can free up space, increase your comfort, and improve the overall flow of your home. By thoughtfully reassessing your belongings, you can create a space that feels peaceful, safe, and tailored to your current lifestyle. This isn't just about clearing out clutter. It's about reclaiming your time, your energy, and your peace of mind. Take, for example, furniture that is no longer functional. Oversized dining tables, worn-out recliners, or extra chairs that no one uses anymore can make your home feel cramped and harder to navigate. One senior shared how they didn't realize how much furniture was more of a memory than a necessity. Holding on to pieces that no longer serve you can make your space feel crowded and uncomfortable, making it more difficult to move freely and safely. If you have furniture that you no longer use, consider replacing it with pieces that are more comfortable and practical for your current needs. If you're reluctant to let go of sentimental items, you could always gift them to family members or take photos to preserve the memories without cluttering your living space. Another area to focus on is clothing that no longer suits your lifestyle. Many seniors hold on to clothing for what-if scenarios, items like suits, heels, or formal outfits that haven't been worn in years. Letting go of these items not only frees up valuable closet space, but it can also be emotionally liberating. One senior shared that letting go of clothes they would never wear again helped them embrace the person they are today. Instead of holding on to outdated clothing, keep only what fits well, feels good, and aligns with your current lifestyle. You can donate gently used items to someone who can truly benefit from them, knowing that they're going to a good cause. It's also common to accumulate duplicate items over time. Extra sets of dishes, multiple kitchen tools, or spare bedding that never gets used. You probably don't need 6 spatulas or 3 slow cookers. As one user in a decluttering forum pointed out, extras are fine until they become obstacles. Instead, pare down to 1 or 2 of each essential item. This will make your belongings more accessible and ensure that your storage spaces remain functional and organized. By reducing the number of duplicate items, you can create a more streamlined and efficient living environment. Old hobby supplies can also take up a surprising amount of space, whether it's fabric from a long-forgotten sewing project or paint from an art class you took years ago. Holding on to unused hobby materials can lead to guilt instead of joy. Many seniors find that parting with these supplies, while challenging, feels freeing. One senior woman shared how letting go of her scrapbook supplies was hard but rewarding. She passed them on to someone who was actively crafting, allowing those materials to find a new life. Rather than holding on to items that remind you of unfinished projects or neglected interests, keep only what you're genuinely excited to use. Donate the rest to schools, community centers, or hobby groups where they will be appreciated and put to good use. Similarly, knickknacks and decorative items can accumulate over time and quickly start to feel more like clutter than meaningful mementos. Figurines, photo frames and souvenirs may have sentimental value, but they can take over your shelves and surfaces, making your space feel crowded. One senior shared that simplifying their decor made their home feel calmer and more serene. Instead of holding on to every decorative item, choose a few meaningful pieces to display and consider rotating them if you want variety. Store or donate the rest to give your home a more peaceful, minimalist vibe. Sentimental items with no place can be particularly difficult to let go of. Letters, photos, and keepsakes from loved ones often pile up over the years, and it can be tempting to hold on to everything to preserve the memories. However, holding on to too many of these items can dilute the specialness of truly meaningful ones. One gentleman shared his strategy of digitizing old photos while keeping only a few physical ones. This approach lifted the weight of clutter while preserving the memories. Instead of keeping everything, select a few cherished items to display or keep in a memory box. For the rest, consider creating a digital archive or gifting items to family members who might treasure them. Your bathroom can also become a storage catch-all for expired medications and toiletries. Medicine cabinets often contain half-used bottles and outdated prescriptions, which not only wastes space, but can also be unsafe. A forum member suggested regularly checking expiration dates, as it's surprising how quickly expired items can accumulate when you're not paying attention. Safely dispose of expired medications through a pharmacy take-back program and streamline your toiletries so that only essentials remain. This simple step can help make your bathroom more functional and reduce the risk of keeping unsafe products. Unused gardening tools and supplies can also take up unnecessary space, especially if you're no longer gardening regularly. Items like pots, soil, and gardening tools might have been useful in the past, but now they may be gathering dust in a shed or garage. One man shared how letting go of his unused gardening tools not only freed up space, but also allowed him to focus on other hobbies he enjoyed. Keep only the tools you actively use, and donate or sell the rest to someone who will put them to good use. Outdated books and magazines are common sources of clutter in many homes. If you have books you've already read or magazines from years ago, they can quickly pile up and make it difficult to enjoy the books you truly love. One senior woman shared that donating her old books allowed her to create space for the ones she really treasures. Keep a small collection of your favorites and donate the rest to libraries or community centers where they can be enjoyed by others. In the bathroom, unnecessary accessories like extra towels, bath mats, and decorative items can make the space feel crowded and harder to clean. Simplifying your bathroom setup can make it feel fresher, more spacious, and easier to maintain. One forum user noted that decluttering their bathroom was the easiest way to make it feel revitalized. Keep only the essentials and a few spares, and consider donating or repurposing any excess items. Unused sports equipment is another area where clutter can accumulate. Whether it's tennis rackets, golf clubs, or exercise machines, if you're no longer engaging in certain physical activities, holding onto equipment can take up space and create unnecessary guilt. One senior commented that their treadmill had become a very expensive clothes rack. Instead of keeping unused items, consider selling or donating them to someone who will make good use of them. Focus on equipment that supports your current fitness routine and serves a purpose in your life today. Finally, holiday decorations you no longer use can take up a lot of space and create unnecessary stress when it's time to decorate each year. Decorations for holidays you no longer celebrate or themes you've moved past can pile up over time, making it difficult to enjoy the seasons without feeling overwhelmed. A forum commenter shared that downsizing their holiday decor made it easier to enjoy the holidays without stress. Keep only the decorations you love and use each year, and donate the rest to thrift stores or community groups where they can find a new home. Decluttering is not about losing things, it's about gaining freedom. By letting go of items that no longer serve you, you create space for what truly matters in your life. Imagine a home where every item has a purpose or brings you joy. That's the goal. Take it one step at a time, tackling one area at a time, and remember, this is your space, your life, and your journey. Let's make it as beautiful, functional, and comfortable as you deserve. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who could benefit from these tips. And of course, hit the subscribe button for more insights on living your best life in your later years. Take care and thank you for watching.